Gonna do my veggie pie or quiche if you like. We'll start off with, I'm gonna make a double batch. So we're gonna use 4 cups of broccoli just chopped up. So one batch would be 2 cups of broccoli. Into that we're gonna put a half a cup of Bisquick. This is sort of like the secret ingredient here. So half a cup of Bisquick. So in my case, with a double batch, we're going to put in 1 cup of Bisquick. Then we're going to put a teaspoon of Knorr's vegetable powder in here. What that's going to do is it's going to amplify up the taste a little bit, taste profile. So 1 teaspoon of that. Recipe calls for half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash just to lower the sodium content. Here goes our half a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash. Then we're going to use a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I've just freshly ground some black pepper here. We're going to toss that in there. And that's the quantities per batch. So in my case, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. Then I'm going to throw in, if you like, a little bit of heat. So this is for a double batch. I'm going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of chili flakes. If you want a bit of heat and you're making 1 batch, then just use 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili flakes. And then I'm going to use 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And that would be per batch. So I'm making 2 batches here. And so I'm going to put 2 teaspoons in. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce. Is going to be on top of that. Just give it a little bit more kick than normal. I'm going to be using 1/3 cup of onion per batch. So 2/3 cup. I'm going to just wing it and put a whole big onion in it. I like onion in this mixture. If you don't, you can take it out. If you want more or less, you can adjust it accordingly. I'm going to speculate that big onion is going to be about a cup, maybe a little bit more than a cup of onions. So remember, I'm a double batch. So recipe calls for 1/3 cup of onions. I would go to about a half for if you like it a little bit more onion taste to it, or help on the broccoli side. And I'm going to put that 1 big onion in. We'll be a minute, and we'll tell you what it chops up to be.